Hey everybody, and welcome back to the podcast channel. On this episode of Hot Topics, I kind of want to do something a little different just because I've been seeing these type of videos go viral all over social media. I'm going to show you a video of a girl and a guy arguing in a hotel room because he expected her to give up the goods because he spent $5,000 on her. Look at this exchange and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
Already got me all the way up. So let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You mean? Well, you can leave. First of all, hold on. I spent. First, she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. Okay, so I get her motherfucking. So I get her motherfucking Delta. That's damn near $600-700 last minute, right?
Okay.
So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not did anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna even be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that. Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that?
You though.
I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You knew what it was.
You want to spend money.
I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's. What you talking about? So look, she didn't. Oh, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shawty told me she hungry. So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you leave. Pack all this bum shit up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about it's really about the money because it ain't about nothing. You feel me? It ain't about nothing. So listen, we get up the flight. Let me tell a story. We get off the flight. So I'm like, we went back to the room. She like, I'm hungry. I'm all right. Well, let's go to a little restaurant or something. I'm trying to get her something to eat. She like, oh, nah, I only eat the best. I want some crab legs. Yes or nothing. So we go to the restaurant. I spent damn near ordering steak, motherfucking crab legs. I'm buying all that shit, though, being a pure gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Being a real. So I spent damn near 5 G's on this already. Who you can leave. You can go. You can go. Yes, I'll help you. Pack this shit up. You can get the all out. Get all your shit. Pack all it. It's already packed. Yes. Tell them how much money I spent, though. Tell them how much money I spent. I can get some. It ain't enough for me to call. I got another coming through. So you can leave. You can get the out. Get your shit. Been here 2 days. 2 days talking about, oh, I want nobody touching me. Ain't on her period. None of that. Put your shoes on. I ain't on her period, nothing. What you gonna do? You gonna whip me? What you gonna do? Beat me up? Please, come on now. Get your goofy ass out of here. You got me all the way up.
Alright.
Right, you better chill. Like, it's us out there who really get on your ass for that. Can you get the out? I can get my man any day, baby. That money nothing, baby. I hope that 5 G's is worth it. Lame man. You look out and put your Instagram on here, y'all. If we keep talking, I'm gonna tell everybody what your Instagram is. Yes, please leave. Get the out. Bye.
Okay, y'all, so it's so much to unpack in that, and I'm seeing a lot of commentary and channels just basically talking about how she should have known this was going to happen, or they both was wrong, because if she didn't want to sleep with him, she should have paid for all of her stuff, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to give y'all my commentary. Y'all may or may not like it. I really don't care, but this is how I feel. And ladies and gentlemen, listen up, because this is actually how you get flued out. Let me use the term flued out. So basically, this sparked a discussion about flued out culture. It's basically about how girls get flown out to different places in the world by guys, and it looks so extravagant on Instagram and things like that, and a lot of girls want to live that life. However, a lot of people are saying it's backfiring because what they are not showing you is what they are doing with these men. And if you don't do this with these men, then these men get mad. Ooh, scary. Well, let me tell you something, okay? I don't care. And I wouldn't care if I was her. Now, she made a lot of mistakes we're going to get to, but let me just get to him first because of the obvious mistakes he made. For one, the guy. Clearly, he spent a little too much than what he's used to spending because he was that mad. And fellas, do not spend more money to impress a girl if you don't have that money to spend on a regular or a semi-regular basis. Like, there's no reason why a girl that you plan on being interested in, which maybe he just wanted one thing from her, which he was mad that he didn't get, but we'll get to that in a minute. But if you want this woman to be a potential mate, you want to attract a type of woman that has the type of lifestyle that correlates with your own, right? And if you want the type of woman that requires that type of lifestyle that you have to spend your last, maybe you should get your paper together, or maybe you should reevaluate your values before you start seeking a woman. That's number one. Number two is that, why is he recording her? Sir, you look immature and you look dumb. Calm down. Take a seat. If this is what you wanted from the end, might I suggest an escorting website? Because why are you this pressed? You could have spent $300 on a freaking trip to Vegas and have fun all night long with all different type of women, if you get what I mean. So if that's the type of arrangement you're looking from the jump, my guy, just go get that. It's not that hard. You can't force a woman to be that way just because that's what you wanted from her. You came off weird. You came off pretty broke, or at least just, like I said, weird, because you're making this big of a deal over you voluntarily spending money on her. And it's just the fact that he was immature enough to record it. If you mad, if you feel played, keep it pushing, leave the room, or tell her you'll feel more comfortable if she has her own room, which I'm gonna get to that in a second. But you know what? This goes to show that just because somebody is willing to spend money on you does not mean that they are high value. And that is what I'm about to basically talk about with her. So her mistake, number one, ma'am, I am with you 100%. Nothing materialistic especially, but nothing anyone does for you means that you now owe them your body. But ma'am, why are you staying in the same room as him? Just why? First, let's get past the obvious reason, right? She doesn't plan on automatically sleeping with him. It's not saying that y'all can't come back to each other's rooms together, but at the end of the night, if that's the vibe, but at least you want to have your own space, right? You don't know this man. He said they've been talking for 2 months over the internet, and it's been long distance the whole time. So why are you staying in the same room as him? Besides the fact that you are not planning to sleep with him, it's also the fact that that is just dangerous. Did y'all not know? Okay, so I'm gonna say this very funny because I don't know if YouTube is gonna flag this video, but 60 to 80% of humanoids being car trafficked, if you catch my drift, starts online. So why are you staying in the same hotel room as somebody you don't even know? Clearly you don't know him, because I bet you didn't expect him to pull out a camera and start blasting you for not wanting to sleep with him. Ladies, if you are getting flown out to somewhere, there is never an instance that you should not have your own room. And if the person don't want to get you your own room and you're not feeling them enough to pay for your own room, then don't go. So many girls want to say they've been flew out or they get flown out that they are willing to accept any person that can purchase an airplane ticket to fly them out. And that's not how it goes. Another problem I had with him is that he mad because she says she don't fly Spirit. No, if she don't fly Spirit, she don't fly Spirit. Ladies, gentlemen, do not lower your expectations just to hang out with somebody. Me, when I pay for my own flights, I don't fly Frontier. Now, Spirit, it just depends, because if they the only people with a nonstop flight to somewhere, I'd rather have a nonstop flight on Spirit than have to have a connecting flight through a better airline. But it's like, okay, if somebody just don't like flying them, the seats are uncomfortable, shit, they don't like flying them, don't lower your expectations. Yes, I don't buy a Spirit ticket for myself when I go fly, so don't think I'm gonna just accept one for you. And that's for ladies and gentlemen. Guys, if you don't cook a nasty ass meal for yourself, don't accept a nasty ass meal when a girl cook it. Just like, hey girl, I love it, I love the thought, this is great, but let's just order a pizza because this shit nasty. Like, y'all gotta stop lowering y'all expectations for people, but y'all won't know until y'all know, and y'all won't be happy until y'all know. I'm trying to tell y'all. And so this is my next point, and I won't say this for sure pertains to the girl in this video. However, I was looking all over for a video. If I find it, I'll insert it here. But if not, then I'm just going to tell y'all what happened. It was basically the same scenario, except the guy and the girl was in the car. He was dropping her back off at the airport because he was mad that he flew her out and she wasn't going to give up the goods. And at the end of the video, she was just like, make sure you send me my confirmation number and I don't got to talk to you again. And he was like, well, I canceled that flight. Get your own self home. And she was like a bit distraught. Girl, why did you even say that? Ladies, here's the rundown, okay? Because it ain't tricking if you got it. T.I. and Lil Wayne told us that. Just let you know that you can get flown out without even the person being on the motherfucking trip. So anybody that sit up here and tell you you should know what they expect, yes, they've been wanting to probably be intimate with you from the moment they spoke to you. That doesn't mean they're gonna get it. But the thing is you cannot start having these experiences until you yourself are high value, because you're not going to be as easily tricked. Because a woman who take care of her business is not going to get flown anywhere that she can't afford to be at herself. So if things go wrong, she can get the hell up out of there and pay for herself to get home or get her own hotel room, whatever. Just because you accept gifts from people, don't accept them if you need them. If you need them to carry out this gift. It's nice that I don't have to pay for myself to go to Hawaii, but I can. I'm not going, and if I can't, then I'm not going. But that's not a lot of people's attitudes, because like I said, they want that flown out culture. They want to be able to say, they don't even think of things like that. As I said, so many bad things happen. Why would you be on a trip far away from home with no money and no way to get back home, and you're dependent on this stranger who wants to demand something of you that you are not ready to give to them? Y'all have to think smarter, not harder. It's not complicated. If you going to Miami, you need to look up the flights back. If you can't afford the flights back and then some, because you know the price is going to go up if it's a last minute flight, or you know you might have to get a flight back a day or two later because they're all booked, then don't go. It's like traveling 101. I don't understand. Why would you put yourself in a predicament like that? But if you are high value, you are not only able to take care of yourself if things go wrong, but you are able to identify when a guy is cap. You are more able to identify red flags, because none of these guys would have been able to film me. I wouldn't even gotten back in the Uber with the guy on the way to the airport and he doing all this. Nah, bro, let me out here. I got the Uber app. I got the Lyft app. Let me out here. I'm good. Thank you. Bye. Bye. But no, and I'm talking like I'm on my YouTube channel. I forgot this is the podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll be linked down below. But I want girls to be able to meet people of their quality. And guys, I'm not sexist. This ain't one of those channels who is like, guys ain't shit. You know, some guys ain't shit. But guess what? Some girls ain't shit. So we just gonna try to scoot the ain't shit people to date each other, and the people of quality and value learn how to link up, learn how to move in the right way so that you are not in the room alone with the ain't shit ass person. Okay, we gonna learn this together. Well, or we can help teach each other, give each other some pointers. I know some men who stayed at a woman's nice second house and she wasn't even home. She didn't even get to sleep with him. She wasn't even there. It's not tricking if you got it. Say it with me. It's not complicated. And before some loser, weirdo, low vibrational person who came to this channel say something, yes, I've paid for somebody to go out of town before. Why not? I had the money. We wanted to go. Their pockets was a little tight. They could afford to go, but they didn't really want to spend all that money. So, come on. Like, come on, I'm trying to have fun. This is where I'm trying to go right now. But people don't have that mindset. Everybody's like, use. Me. I want the cooter. I want this and that. It's like, and it's so many old school people. And I'm not saying old as in you're old. I'm saying old as in you're old school, who's like, oh no, I wouldn't. If you want to go fly to see a guy, you pay for it, and you pay for your own ticket, and I can pay for my own ticket. Yes, I can pay for my own ticket. Doesn't mean I always have to. You go ahead, ma'am. I'm not forcing anybody to not pay for their own ticket if you don't want to. So don't sit up here and act like what I'm doing is wrong. It ain't tricking if you got it. I'll say it one more time. It ain't tricking if you got it. And the type of people I have in my life and the type of person I am, that's just what we do for each other. But y'all let me know y'all opinions in the comment box down below. Am I tripping? Are you like Sabrina? Duh. Somebody gonna want your stuff if they fly you out. You've been flown out by the wrong people. But put your comments down and below. Share this video. Hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and I'll see y'all later. I'll holla.